My name is Wahib Bayu, and my character was Abdul. I'm glad that I am in this historical movie, and every Ethiopian's life is involved in this story. So I'm glad that whenever this movie is referenced, is quoted, that my name will be there in the history, and I'm glad that I was part of the storytelling.
I came back to DC to say hi to Haile at one point, and I had been editing from that first point, and he asked me to come work on this with him.
And now I'm not going to do any flourishes and let you guys do that. Haile Gerima.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I know we have only just a few minutes. It took me 14 years to do this movie, but it's really 14 years to raise the money. In terms of shooting, we really were very well trained. It took me 8 weeks to do the film in Ethiopia in all kinds of circumstances, thanks to people like Yamane and the actors that are not even here, and the crew, international crew from South Africa to Europe, and 6 days only in Germany. Again, it was a very difficult thing to do the German part only in 6 days, but it was 2 years later I raised the money with my German producers to do the film, at least the 6-day shoot. And so these journeys have to be known for the kind of filmmaker I am, from the outside of the mainstream kind of world, to insist on the kind of story, not only story, but our accent in the story. However imperfect that, we felt sharing that it was more important than anything else. And you have proven, you have at least endorsed this kind of journey for, when you could have gone to so many places, you chose to come here, and we're very grateful. I'm grateful, sorry. I'm a very lucky person. The New York Times has been nice to us, and I hope you you can help spread the news.
My name is Emaz Ali Dukan. I just came out of the screening of Teza, Haile Gerima's new film, and I have to say it was a really fantastic experience. The editing, the directing, the writing, the actors were fantabulous, and I encourage everyone to go see it as soon as possible before it leaves New York. I love the film so much I went out and bought 2 earlier films of his, Adwa and Ashes and Embers.
For us, it's a success. We're really showing how independent films of our own making, our own imagination could work. This is basically what we proved today.
It's important you go see the film and support the film by coming and giving great box office numbers so that it can open in more theaters throughout the country, and so that there can be a DVD made eventually. So it's all about demand, and that's where the numbers come into play.
Yeah, for me, more than anything, it's the story. I'm glad that the story is done and it's out now. And I'm glad, and I'm sure that it will be out in the future. It will gain more momentum and be among the mainstream.